MAGA's new lie is backfiring so hard on Republicans.
What in the hell is this? The chairman tweets, "Protect our ducks and kittens in Ohio," because he goes down some crazy rabbit hole, completely debunked that aliens are eating pets. My God, are you okay, Mr. Chairman?
The truth is that no one in the Republican Party is okay, but Democrats seem to be over that.
Why would you attribute an entire group of immigrants to potentially going out and stealing everybody's dogs and cats and eating them? Like, that's just insane. And the fact that this makes sense to him to bring up in a presidential debate is beyond me.
These people are desperate. They're latching onto any lie they can, and it's showing.
Competence of Kamala Harris.
Senator Vance, what do you say to Haitian Americans and Haitian immigrants who say spreading false claims about them put their lives at risk?
Well, I don't think that no one has spread false claims. What they've said is that a small migrant community, 20,000, so it's big for the city of Springfield, but it's small compared to all Haitians in the United States of America, that small migrant community has caused a lot of problems. It's led to higher rates of communicable diseases. That's a verifiable fact. It's led to animals disappearing. Many of my constituents have said that has been happening.
So by constituents, does he mean people like this guy?
Nathaniel Higgers of Blood Tribe. I was at the head of the anti-Haitian immigration march earlier this month. I'm sure the Honorable Mr. Rob Rue recognizes me, considering he supposedly knew of our action before we even arrived.
He's a literal Nazi. He marched with swastikas.
First of all, I would like to dispel the myth.
So for context, this guy spoke about a month ago at their city meeting, and he's a Nazi. Like he's not like, oh, you're a Nazi. Like he is an avowed Nazi. MAGA has been getting their talking points from Nazis. We shouldn't be surprised that they are just getting their talking points directly from the Third Reich. The Fourth Reich. There's so many Reichs.
I will also stop inflation by stopping the invasion, rapidly reducing housing costs. You know, they're taking over our hotels. Think of it. You have people that come in illegally that don't speak the language. We don't even know the country. These are countries where we have nobody in our country that even understands the language. And they're living in luxury hotels in many cases.
I'm sorry. It's just my entire job has been, figuring out, the dog whistles and getting them to say the quiet part out loud. Now they're screaming the quiet part out loud and then just gaslighting us that it's not the quiet part. What do I even do at this point? The Darvo game is so just airtight. You know what? There's a lot to say about MAGA, but their Darvo game, not gonna lie, it's just, I got no notes, just 10 out of 10. The Darvo, I mean, look what they did. They released Project 2025, and then they're constantly gaslighting everyone, being like, "Wow, what's Project 2025? What? I mean, what is that really?"
Trump has said in the past, though, that he's moderated his comments since, that he has no idea who's in charge of Project 2025, and he didn't even know what it was. But Project 2025 and Donald Trump are inseparable. At least 140 Trump administration alumni helped create this document. Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, wrote the foreword of an upcoming book authored by the architect of Project 2025, its new leader, Kevin Roberts.
We want no credit. We want the American people, if President Trump is elected again, President Trump and his administration, to take credit for that.
Trump walks around with being like, there's an abortion ban. Like, what? How did that happen? Like, just as if, these are people looking at fires, being like, huh, right? And then just gaslighting everyone else. It's like, Charlie Kirk, won't get on a plane if there's a black pilot. They have all said more than once that the black family was better under Jim Crow. And, and then when you actually corner them on that issue, they're like, well, you know, what I said was, you know, I didn't really say that. What I said was, you know, we know. And then it's always like, you know, I never said that. Anytime I call someone out, they're like, you know, no, that person never said that. And meanwhile, there's a video of them saying that, and people are like, yeah, but they didn't say it, you know, the way you are saying they said it. I'm a little tired of the Darvo playbook. It's the projection. It's the this. Can we just beat them in November? Like, this is ridiculous. I don't want to hear it. You know, I know Palestine is this ongoing thing, and AIPAC and all that. I really don't want to hear that both parties are the same at this point. One is making up stories about immigrants eating dogs. The other is like trying to have like a decent economic plan.